Hi everybody and welcome to the Get Shirty football channel where we look at football shirts from around the world. Some of them real, some of them are fake. And what have we got for you today? We are looking at the MLS. Now the MLS season has just kicked off, and the way the season works is they play a whole load of matches, then they split into the Eastern and Western conferences and then end up in the final. Top of the actual league of overall teams was Inter Miami last year by quite a decent margin, but when it came down to the playoffs they went out against the New York Red Bulls, and they went through to the final and played off against LA Galaxy. Of course the final ended up in a 2-1 victory for LA Galaxy. All three of the goals came in the first half. The second half kind of petered out, but to be fair, LA Galaxy looked like the better team overall. So coming into the new season, let's have a look at the shirts that they ended up on last season. Now remember, a couple of these shirts will be carried over into next season due to the way that Adidas works the rules, that you get to keep one shirt for 2 seasons and then you swap the other one over. So we're going to have a look at these shirts. So let's first of all take a look at the losing team, which was New York Red Bulls. So, New York Red Bulls, they came into the season carrying over their away shirt, which is this one over here. And I think this is quite a nice shirt, kind of like a cloudy pattern on there. This one is a fake one, but it's pretty close to the original. I love the way that they've got the lovely New York Red Bulls on the back. I think it's quite a cool shirt. Lovely Red Bull sponsor, I think it's quite cool. Say then NY through there, New York in the pattern. It's all quite a nice shirt. Standard Adidas template, but again they've used well. Accents of red in the collar, nice blue stitching down the side. I think this is one of the best away shirts of last season. Now they are going to change over to a new away shirt this season, which I'll put a picture up here. As you can see, they've kind of gone for a kind of khaki colour, kind of a camo, digital camo I think they're calling it. I think it's quite a cool looking shirt, one that I think I'll be looking to pick up, which meant that they got to carry over their home shirt from last season. Now I think this one stands out quite nice. Again, they went with the new Adidas template here. So you've seen this one, it was on Argentina, a whole load of other teams had this one. A lovely red and black. Zigzag through the patterns, kind of reminiscent of the New York Metro Stars, the team that came before them, before Red Bull took over. Love that way they've got that embossed NY in the back. Again, this one's a fake one, but again, pretty cool. Black stitching down the side. This one is just the player, it's not the player version, it's just the standard version, so I didn't get the New York Red Bulls on the back. But again, a pretty cool shirt. I think, again, one of the nicer shirts, but MLS really do knock it out of the park when they've got shirts. Okay, some of them are a bit rough, but some of them are pretty good. Now, the thing is, third shirts. To get a third shirt, you have to sell a certain number in the MLS. So, only a few teams have had third shirts, and that'll be another video I'll do with the third shirts. But this one came in 2023. Now, this one is a proper, still got the tags on here, proper Adidas one. I picked it up from Adidas back in 2023. I think this is a cracking shirt. It's the 50 years of hip hop shirt. Lovely graffiti pattern through there. 1973 popped in there. Hip hop graffiti all over it. Quite a nice shirt. To be fair, I think they only used it in about 1 or 2 games, which is a bit of a shame. It's a really good shirt. Throughout the season, New York Red Bulls didn't actually do too great as far as the Supporters' Shield goes. They were quite far down, but they managed to get through the playoffs all right. They beat Inter Miami on the way and got themselves into the final, where they faced off against LA Galaxy. So let's have a look at their shirts. So here we go with LA Galaxy, winners of that final 2-1 victors in the end. And a trio of shirts they had last season. Starting off with the away shirt. Now this one is going to be replaced. It's quite a nice shirt. I like the green colour, but it is similar to some other MLS teams there. Quite plain and simple. I do like this neck. It's quite thick. I haven't seen that in many other Adidas jumpers. I think Yokohama Marinos had it, but it's the colours are representative of California. I think it was something to do with that. Really quite a straightforward and simple colourway. I mean, the green and the yellow does look quite good. LA on the back, a plain and simple shirt, but it's going to be replaced with this shirt up here. Now, it's supposed to represent a Californian sunset, kind of a purple, oranges and yellows. I look forward to seeing what it looks like and what the fabric is. Maybe it'll be a little bit shiny. We're going to have that extra star above the badge, as I've won it again. So we'll look forward to seeing that one. Now, the home shirt. This one was new for last season and is going to be carried forward into next season. Let's face it, it replaces this one here, which they had for the previous 2 seasons. One that I picked up. Very plain shirts. Fair enough, they put a little bit of stars on there, on the cuffs. But really, a very underwhelming shirt from LA last year. So it made sense that they picked up this one now. Great looking shirt here. Now, LA Galaxy have always got a kind of sash down front. I think they've kind of deconstructed that and made it look quite good. I mean, I love these diagonal stripes. It adds a bit of flavour to it. Really quite a good looking shirt. And of course, if you look at the sleeve patches here for this season, each different club's going to have a different apple, which we'll look out for that. So I look forward to seeing what the Galaxy have got. I think it's got a star in the middle of it. And this one, I managed to get a name on it. Marco Reus, number 18. He signed part of the way through the season after retiring from Borussia Dortmund. Had a fantastic career there. I would say one of these players that, if he hadn't been injured some of the time, would have been a top quality player and picked up a bit more silverware throughout his life. He was a bit unlucky, you have to be fair. He played for Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich, just won everything else apart from Leverkusen last season. But again, a fantastic player when he was on the ball, and I think he's going to be a fantastic addition to LA Galaxy, and I look forward to seeing him kicking on this season. I think definitely going to be one of the stars of MLS. I look forward to what he can do. Hopefully bag a few goals, and he's definitely going to create loads. The third shirt, as I was saying, certain teams have got third shirts, and this one is the LA Galaxy one. Again, I've got the patch on here. I think it represents a retro kind of LA team from bygone years. LA Galaxy on the badge there. Around the back, I managed to get the name on that. Ricky Puig, a quality player, started off in Barcelona, then went to MLS. It's really quality on the ball. It's just a shame that he didn't really make it at Barcelona. I think he was maybe overshadowed by Messi at the time, other players. Went over to the MLS, and he's really a creative player, nice in the ball, gets crosses in, gets passes in, creates the goals. Scored a few last season, and I look forward to seeing how many he gets this season. Herbalife sponsor on the back here, as with all these shirts, third shirts that they put out, which I'll do another video on, of all the other third shirts. Quite cool. I'm really pleased with this one. I like the way that they've put the stars through there. The LA Galaxy kind of swirl, bit retro kind of 70s. The MLS old school badge there. Really a cracker of a shirt. So I look forward to seeing what these two teams do in this coming up season. I think it's going to be a challenge. I think MLS is always open. We'll see how the first rounds of the games go, and look forward to seeing what the rest of the shirts come out this season. I'll definitely pick them up, and you'll see them again in a video in a few months' time, hopefully. Until then, check out MLS on YouTube. Highlights usually on the day after the match, and let's see you next time for more football shirts, and get shirty.